Ah, and we're live, and I'm exhausted. Totally exhausted. I had to work outside today. After I was done working, it wasn't so bad, but after you sit for a while, you start to get it starts to catch up with you. Next thing you know, it's time for stream, and you feel like you're ready to fall asleep. So I had to bring in more wood into the woodshed today in below freezing weather, pushing it through the snow. So I am completely exhausted at the moment. Good night. And I was looking at a chat from earlier last night. Sorry, let me refresh my bot here. My bot doesn't catch up until I disconnect and reconnect it. Connect. Connect. Okay. There we go. Started Tarman on hard, got back to back on the exact same seed. Well, I'll get it eventually, Tom. I don't know when, because it seems like I'm jinxing myself, and it's just not working. Did you ever make that video? Cold where you live too? Yeah. Below freezing in Texas? Wow. Man, I bet the basement of the Alamo is ice cold right now. So I'm assuming you can use Master System controllers on a Sega Genesis. Is that a thing you can do? Because I have that NES controller that's modded for the Master System, and for one button games, I wonder if I could use that for one button games. Three buttons for a lot of games. Like Sonic 2, one button game. Miss Pac-Man, I could use it for Miss Pac-Man. And there's a lot of people here, so we just say hello to everybody right now. It hasn't computed my head. Yeah, I know. You're thinking uh like tumbleweeds and rattlesnakes and cattle. So this thing also does Master System games. So I ran into a problem last night, but I did not have time to work on this problem today. The problem is that some Japanese games will load, some Japanese games will not load. I think there's two options. One is to get the proper uh, Mega Drive BIOS for other countries, and I don't know how that would be because where it goes at, and how to name it. Another one is to edit the ROM itself, the header of the ROM, and change it so it can play in the US. Because I had a game that didn't play. I was testing out a game that I figured someone would probably request, and that's Thunder Force 4, and it won't play. So I got a whole bunch of pre-requests before the stream started, so Thunder Force 4 Japan doesn't play. This game is only for the Sega Mega Drive, just distributed in Japan. So I got to find a way around that one. I didn't check the European one, but that shouldn't play either because that's PAL. Yeah, on a PAL system. Yeah, guys, remind me what your requests were. Do you want me to play a little bit of Shadowrun right now? Because, since I have the ability to save the game, I can play it. Or would you like me to hold off for now and play something else? Remind me what your requests were. Games are, because you got the first request in. I could do that, but I shouldn't have to. Because the EverDrive can play them. You just have to do a little bit of editing. Editing some ROMs or finding the right BIOS might be a heck of a lot easier than modding the system itself. Hopefully it's simple. I can't pronounce that. We'll just look. Guyog and Bad Omen Devilish. Hopefully this one will play. Since it's a Japanese game, we might be out of luck. Okay, this one will play. I also could just find a ROM that does work, maybe there's another set of ROMs that will work, There's probably more sets of ROMs than this one here. Heck, there might be some sets of ROMs designed for the EverDrive. I was using a set of ROMs I downloaded a long time ago. Hi. Uh-oh. Let's start over. Thought I had time for a drink. Nope. Keep in mind, I'm terrible at shooters. My reaction times are not good enough. But we'll see what we can do. Oh wow, look at those graphics. Oh my gosh. We never got this in the US, huh? This is amazing here. Whoa. Genesis does what Super Nintendo can't. Just kidding. People talk about Thunder Force, but look at this game. Why would you say that? Do you have that Sega game of the Japanese man head that shots, eyes, vomits? Does anybody know what that might be? We'll give it another shot, I guess. It's only fair to give it a second shot. But gosh, I didn't get... I really wore out more than I thought I'd be. So, it's affecting my gameplay bad. my eyes couldn't even keep up during the bullet hell part. I was really lost. Hopefully this coke here will wake me up, but it might not. Let's see, I'm being careful. Alrighty. Let's see, before the bullet hell part. Die before the bullet hell part. Going up and down. That might be the trick. Up and down. There we go. Up and down. Whoa! Wicked. That's wicked. Spiders in the trees, that's cool too. Damn. Spiders hiding in the trees. That was great. So before I get to your second request, Games, let me do someone else's. I know I got a few. Continue? Nah, let's just move on to something else. We'll come back to this another day. Another day when I'm actually feeling better. Maybe I can actually go farther. You know? Now, I got other requests before the stream started. I got at least one more. What was it? Or maybe it was in chat. Shinobi from Smiley. And Double... What did you request, Double?
I don't like guys that try to help themselves to my beans.
It was Ghosts and Goblins, right? Ghouls and Ghosts. Guess we'll do Ghouls and Ghosts. I don't expect to last more than a couple minutes. I don't expect to last long in this one at all.
Mike's tray has a meat patty, corn, a small
Can't
salad,
find the game name. Does anybody know what game that is? A big head that vomits. Can't shoot that. thought I was facing the right way. Run! Oh, those can kill me too? I didn't know those could kill me too. I thought they'd just blow me back. Oh, wrong button. I'm getting confused what button is which. Jeez. Super graphics. I've heard people argue back and forth on that topic. Arcade, Super Nintendo, Genesis. Some like just a little bit of this versus a little bit of that. I wanted another suit. They could have gave me another suit. And you really can't sit still in this game, can you? This is probably the furthest I've ever been. If that means anything. I had a bunch of games for my Genesis back in the day. Maybe not as many as other people, but I had a bunch. Sonic 2 came with, Road Rash 2, Splatterhouse 3, Sunset Riders, NHL 94, Bulls vs. Blazers, Super Baseball 2020. Miss Pac-Man, Phantasy Star 3 that I never could figure out and wasted my money on. I was too dumb to figure it out. What else did I have? Some robot fighting game. Street Fighter 2. Mortal Kombat. I don't think I'm ever gonna beat this guy. I'm not good enough. I always forget the name of the robot fighting game. Can I continue again? Master a weapon? I don't know. Earlier last year, I did stream some Genesis games on Twitch, but via emulation. Before I actually, got this EverDrive in the mail. I don't know how to beat this guy. I'm not good enough. I had zombies. What's it called? Zombies Ate My Neighbors. I had that. Man, I'm not good enough. I'm trying to think of all the games I had, but I don't know if I can remember every one of them. I had another baseball game that I didn't like. It was the EA one. I didn't really care for that one. Man, how are you supposed to jump over two of them? Okay, I'm ready to move on. I just can't do it. Always use cheat codes. Okay, let's go back to the beginning of the stream. Oh yeah, let's do Shinobi. Someone requested Shinobi. And then I'll get to whatever's in the chat here. A Shinobi game. Someone pick a Shinobi game. I'm probably not going to do very good at that either. I've never played the Shinobi games. I didn't own them. I think I rented one of them one time. I guess there's only one Shinobi game, is there? Shinobi 3, that's the only one on here. Was there more than one? Okay. Maybe it's somewhere else under a different name. I was able to rent some Genesis games from the local video store. The first time I ever rented a video game. Like, wow, I could rent video games? Amazing. We're renting Sonic 3, Sonic and Knuckles, the crappy Taz game. Barney game. Michael Hayes is here. I do it. I saw Barney. I'm like, Michael Hayes is here. I don't know if you can do that when games are. I have that set up just for me. Why am I turning the other way? I also had Flashback for my Genesis, as well as I can't shoot up. It's another one of those games where you can't shoot up. At least you can take more than one hit though. I had Flashback, I had Shadowrun. I had Gauntlet 4. Slowly remembering. I thought Super Baseball 2020 was amazing back then. Well, I think it's really hard now, so I'm not as good at it anymore. I was real good at it back then. Candles? Can I shoot them like Castlevania?
Open up.
If I don't, what's gonna happen? Huh? You get mad?
We're already mad.
Okay, let me take it off this capture and let me put it on this capture. This is the capture I used for the 2600. A Sega Genesis? Hey, that's cheating. Hey, Oni. Oh, I have... Oh, I didn't know I could do that. Sound is better now? Nice. I must be out of shurikens or something, or I have to... Do I have to switch weapons somehow? There we go, I had to switch weapons. Oh, I don't have, only have so many of those. I see. Oh, okay. I see. Could use some health right about now. Can I get a wall turkey? Oh, we do one of these. Any wall turkeys in this game? Television port, eh? Yeah, Sega was my second system ever, so... I remember seeing Street Fighter 2 in the local kiosk at Kmart. And I'm like, man, I gotta get a Genesis. Sure, I know Super Nintendo had it too, but I don't know if they had a Super Nintendo kiosk or not at that one. But they did have the Genesis kiosk, and I was impressed. But it was at the last second that I finally decided to get a Genesis. I'm like, Super Nintendo, Genesis, Super Nintendo, Genesis. I went back and forth for a while. Dang it. That wasn't worth it. There was a local department store that was going out of business. And they had some things really discounted pretty far down. And that includes the video game systems. The Genesis was like 30 or 40% off, and so was the Super Nintendo. Genesis was cheaper. Man, this guy's tough. I don't know how to beat this guy. Yeah, I didn't have no regrets after I bought it. But I was thinking about it the whole time, you know. I was thinking, you know, am I buying the right system? But NHL 94 rocked, so... You know, it had blast processing, you know. It was faster than the Super Nintendo. It had blast processing. I meant to jump, but I didn't do it in time. Hey, we got him! Oh yeah, I did have a football game. I had Joe Montana 94. That's what I had. I had Joe Montana 94. And I played the heck out of that too. Four and a Mega CD. Hey, we're on a horse. Oh, that's just part of the background. Dang it. Okay, a warning for gates. Okay. Also, I had Toe Jam and Earl, Panic on Funkatron. I forgot to jump there. That was another game I forgot that I owned. And I loved that game too. It was wacky and weird, and I loved it. Almost jumped over that. It sounds like boss music. And he's too fast. And I keep missing. I think I might die. Indies on here do not, except for one. Someone requested a game. I guess we can try to continue one time only. Depending how far back I am. But since there's requests on everything, I probably should move on. Okay, are we at the boss? Or are we just gonna have to do the first part again? Okay, it's the first part again. We'll do it one more time. I've seen Crusader Ascenti more than once, so maybe we'll just do that next. Even though someone else could have requested something before then. I never had any wrestling games for my Genesis back in the day. And I'm a wrestling fan, but I guess I never saw them at the store. I don't know. I probably would have bought one. Yeah, my only beat 'em up that I ever owned was that weird robot fighting game. And I'm trying to remember the name of it. It could be a one-on-one fighter, or it could have been a... Oh, so I can jump up that way and maybe not take as much damage. Or just jump over all of them. That's the key. Jump over all of them. That's the key. Yeah, we figured it out. Rise of the Robots? No. I figured it out. Oh, this guy ducks. Finally an enemy that ducks. One was up, one was down. This is going to be a lot tougher area for me. Remember, no, what I don't beat today, I can beat another day. Since this is a cheaper EverDrive, I don't have save states. But I can save games that have saving technology in them. I'm dead. I'm not doing too good at this one. That wasn't Balls. Heavy Nova, Rise of the Robots. No, it wasn't a great game. But I'm not even paying attention to what I'm doing here. That's okay. We'll just take a death here. Try again. Reading chat. I feel like I should know the name of the game. And I'm forgetting. Cyborg Justice, that's it. Yeah, I had that game. It was kind of plain and ordinary, but could have been better. What would happen if I would have got off there? I wonder. I was actually supposed to get off there. And I had to climb up. And I didn't do it too well. Cyborg Justice was okay, but it could have been better. Told you to play it? That was your request? Man, I'm so far behind on the chat, though. There was like 1 million requests. I gotta figure out the order of everything. People have requested games left and right. These were the pre-stream requests. So How do I get up there? How was I supposed to get up over there? I don't know. At the end of the last stream. How good. Okay. Man. Let me scroll all the way back up. It's going to be quite a ways back. Shinobi 3. We did that. Cyborg Justice was next. Cyborg Justice was next. Yeah, I haven't played that since then. No, actually, no, I did rebuy it in the early 2010s, but I don't know if how far I played with it on that game. When I revisited the game, I don't know how much of the game I played. Zombie Nation? We'll do that one next then. Yeah, this was the game I bought. Sometimes I would buy games because they were discounted. I didn't always have money for the expensive games. That's why I bought Miss Pac-Man. It was on sale for $10. And then I almost bought Bram Stoker's Dracula for $10. But I think I might be glad that I passed up on that one. Because it was in the discount bin. Kill Barney. I'll play it. I know it's going to be a silly learning game, but we can give it a try. I think I did pretty good for Shinobi. For a first time playthrough, I think I did pretty good there. I got through 2 bosses on a first playthrough. I did have to continue a couple times, but hey, I think I did pretty good. So the story with my Genesis is the store was going out of business, so games were the system was discounted, plus games were discounted. So I bought the Genesis. It came with Sonic 2. I buy it. I come home, open the box. Sonic 2 is missing, and I'm freaking out because I have a system with no games. Because I only bought the system at the time. I'm like, uh-oh, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? So I called the store. And they said, okay, just bring it back, no problem. And we'll exchange it. So they gave me one with Sonic 2. So I had to drive all the way back up there. You know, this is back in 1990. It was either winter of December of 92 or January of 93. That's also where I bought Road Rash 2 and Splatterhouse 3 because they were discounted as well. Normal hand. Press start to exit assembly room. Fire spray hand. Launch hand. I think I used to do saw hand. Normal body. Lobster body. Insect body. Frog, let's do frog body. Jogging legs. Spike legs. There we go. I don't remember how to play this anymore. I used to be good at it back then, but I'm probably not good at it anymore. I used to know the button combinations to grab body parts and rip them off. I don't remember how to do it no more. Or was that in the 2-player only mode? Was ripping body parts only in the 2-player mode? No, okay, away, and A button is rip arm, okay. Yeah, I don't know how to play it anymore. This is gonna take a lot of practice to get good at this game again. Do I take damage when those things explode? Oh. I probably bought this game because it was probably on sale as well. It was probably cheap. Okay, we didn't do too well. Try launch hand. How do we launch? I don't know how to launch. Slow for the cyborgs. Yeah. It's a great concept. I love the fact that you can rip their body parts off. That's a great concept. Hey, I actually launched it. But then I lost it. How do I get it back? I guess I don't get it back. I guess launching arm is dumb, because you get to use it once. I picked spike boots. I was able to choose what I wanted for legs, arms, and body. I chose frog body, launching arms, and spiked legs. Looks like jumping is probably the best technique. Jump into them. I think it's quarter circle B button to install parts. Ah. How do I get over there? Not like that. Alright, let's play something else. Zombie Nation, huh? After Zombie Nation, I have to take a quick break. A couple-minute break. Zombie Nation? Where's Zombie Nation at? Zombie High? Zombies? Zombies ate my neighbors. Where's Zombie Nation? What is that? Oh, Zombie Nation's great on the NES. Okay. But what was requested then? Someone said play Zombie Nation. Yeah, that sounds like an NES game, isn't it? Are they right? Is it an NES game? Oh, Sega 2? Let me see. Let me find out. Zombie Nation. Sega Genesis. Comes up under NES only. I think. Platforms and NES, Microsoft Windows, Nintendo Switch. That's it. Not Genesis. Oh, wait. Well, it does, I'm on the Wikipedia, so doesn't mention a Japanese name, I don't think. Let's see. The first release in Japan. Under the name. Okay, it was first Japan under the name a Baron B ABARENBOU Tengu. All right, so it's NES only. For the break, sure. I'm gonna take my break right now. If it'll play, let's hope it plays, because I have to figure out how to get all the Japanese games to work. So far, one works, one doesn't work. Let's hope for the best. If it doesn't work, we'll have to pick another game. There we go. It's working. Okay. So I'll be right back. I don't know if Games are still watching, but I haven't forgot about your second pick. I was just gonna play a few games and then I'll get back to it. Yeah. What was next? What was next in the chat? Man, I gotta scroll all the way up. Let's see. I know one of the road rashes was mentioned, but I don't know when it was mentioned. Quickly. Crusader Ascenti was next. Then Road Rash 2. And then I'll play Devilish. Is Devilish... You gave it 2 names. Was Devilish the other name for it? Or was it 3 games that you requested? Yeah, Road Rash 2 is the one I had. I didn't have Road Rash 1. You know, I've heard some people argue that Road Rash 1 was better. Devilish, what you'll find. Alright, so... let's do Crusader of Senti. I know that's like one of, if not the most expensive game on the Genesis, up there with Musha. I think even in my collecting days when I got lucky getting games... oh, why am I holding an Intellivision controller? That's how out of it I am, guys. I'm sorry. Even in my collecting days, I don't think I ever scored a copy of Musha. I don't think it was possible for me to do so. But I did get a copy of Truxton once, so... so Crusader of Senti. Is that all? I think I tried that once. Is that a shooter too? Because you are the Intellivision dude, yeah. Does dude... when you type in dude, does it come up with that smiley face? Or is this an RPG? Is this a shooter or an RPG? Sonic and Knuckles was originally supposed to be the complete version of Sonic 3. I didn't own any shooters when I had my Genesis. I'm sure I would have bought one if I saw it in the store, but you know, some games are expensive and I didn't know what to buy. I took a guess here, or a GamePro review here, to figure out what to buy. Or EGM review. I always looked at Game Magazine reviews to pick out games. That's why I wanted Phantasy Star 2. I wanted, hey, an RPG. I never played an RPG before. Let's get an RPG. Phantasy Star 2. Look at all the great reviews in GamePro. And I go to the store. They didn't have it. They had Phantasy Star 3 for like $60. I'm like, do I do this? Do I make this rash decision? So I make the rash decision to buy Phantasy Star 3, and then I was too dumb to figure out anything. Hey, SNK boy. If you're wondering, I am doing RF through the VCR, if you're wondering about the quality. you think the quality looks great, then you're going to be amazed that it's RF. If you think it doesn't look good, then it's because it's RF. I haven't been reading any of this. I'm looking at chat. Yeah, I think I gave Truxton a try when I had it. It was too difficult for me. It was too difficult for me. So what does everybody think of my quality? Because it's just an RF cable going into a VCR, going into a Dazzle flash card, or capture card. Enter name. We can fit INTV dude. Good quality. Such quality. Mom, and now the moment you have been waiting for, a birthday party for INTV dude. It's my birthday? Thank you all for being here today. So what'd you guys get me? Will it be in the mail soon? Happy birthday, INTV dude. You are now 14 years old. Aww. I wish I was 14 years old again. I have a present for you. If I was 14, I could use my current knowledge to be better at the Intellivision games that I'm better at now than I was then. And get the better games at the store. Actually, I'd have to go back to 10 years old for that. This is the sword your father used. He was very strong and kind. He lost his life in battle? I really want to hand the sword to you. I can't play this game long, because it's going to be a long stream here, playing an RPG, so we want to play so much of this right now. Maybe like 15 minutes and then move on, then we can come back to it another day. It is the law of this land to hold the sword and go to battle when a boy turns 14. If I could go back to 10 years old, I probably would have bought AD&D Cloudy Mountain and Treasure of Tarman. We have a sword. Pico. Wow, I want a sword too. I can't wait till I hit the big one. 4. Billy, I have a sword too. Not a rusty one. It's a brand new sword. Who's this? Alice. Happy birthday, INTV dude. That's a beautiful sword. Well, it's a sad tale. But try to honor your father's intent. Pico, huh? Fireworks. Is someone leaving today? Alice, by the way, it's the day Brave Almond leaves. Let's go see him. You don't need the AV cables? I will send you them if you need them. Oh, you don't... Wait, you don't have AV cables. I will send you them if you need them. What are you talking about, Mr. X? What AV cables? AV cables for what? Oh, for the Genesis? I actually might have a set. If I look, I might have a set. I don't remember. I'd have to look. I used to have a set. And I may still have them somewhere. I don't know, though. Don't forget to give me a send-off, too. My turn to go comes, okay? But unfortunately, it's more convenient for me to use RF. Because I'm playing all these systems. And I play most of them with RF. You know, Commodore, RF. Atari 8-bit, RF. Television, RF. Atari 700, RF. ColecoVision, RF. Use the same cord, I go back and forth. So it's real easy. They don't have to fuss about hooking things up to my VCR, you know. So I'm probably gonna stick with using my RF cable, so just for convenience sake. Not because the picture quality is good or bad or anything. Oh, Billy, becoming a hero is not an easy task. You'll never become one if you don't train yourself at Ralph Faccia Training Ground. But on the flip side, but the Genesis sounds better in stereo? Yeah, I know. The only other alternative is to get one of those AV changers. But, you know, because I don't want to have to unplug things from my VCR all the time. It is a major pain, and I really hate it. Now, if the Genesis actually had AV out, like red, white, and yellow out, you know, things on the back, then I could do it easy. Because I have a set of AV cables already plugged into my VCR that I use for my 2600. And I'll be using those cables for the NES when I get it. You know, if I could do it that way, I would like to do it that way, but I can't. Because it has its own type of plug in the back of the Genesis. I'm all about conveniences, guys. Because I just hate pains in the butt things for streaming, you know. Can I eat the cake? No. Yeah, I think I do too. I have them, but it's a pain in the butt. And I don't like pains in the butt. Some people like pains in the butt. I don't like pains in the butt. Don't go down the rabbit hole of getting a better picture. I think it looks good. I think some people said it would sound better. But honestly, I don't think it really matters for a quick stream. When you get stereo with proper AV cables, that also plugs into the front port. Oh, yeah, I don't have that. Bow, wow, wow, yippee yo, yippee yay. Is this Snoop Dogg? Did Snoop Dogg play this game to come up with his stuff? No, wait. What came first? Actually, you know, I think Snoop Dogg came up with that first. Is this taken off Snoop Dogg? Listen to Tom S. Go back and tell Mom you love her. Parliament. Parliament. Oh, yeah, Parliament. That's right. Snoop Dogg stole it from Parliament. That's right. I actually should have known that. Because I've listened to that song, Atomic Dog. I've listened to Atomic Dog. I should know this. You can easily lose your life at the training ground too. As well as the treasure chest, there are also coins hidden under the grass. But too bad I can't rifle through the stuff here, but woman. The land shape of Dahlia Valley is very complicated. There are monsters too. It's not a place for a kid like you, even if you have a sword. Don't go there. Wise man, I see you've grown old enough to carry a sword, INTV dude. Now, have you heard about the medals? No. Training ground consists of beginning, intermediate, and expert courses containing bronze, silver, and gold medals. Collect and take them to the castle. The king will exchange them for the holy sword, the true sign of a hero. So how do I save this game? Because I probably should be moving on to Road Rash 2 and play this some more of this another day. Can I just save in the menu? Adventure, save. Okay, your venture up to this point will be saved. Your data has been saved. Let's just make sure it did save. Let's reset and go back to the back bit. Actually, I think if you go back here and go under save folder, you can see Crusader Ascenti and the games that I had tried. I think I tried a few of these just to test them out real quick. I tried to save on Shadowrun real quick just to make sure this thing saved properly. And then I actually opened up this thing can play Master System games too. So now I might not even need that backbit Master System adapter. Because, you know, I have a whole... I imported all the Master System games. I'm not sure how many of them work. I haven't tried a lot of them yet, but they're there. Okay, Road Rash 2 is next, and I don't know what was requested after that. But you still don't get the pause button, because to get the pause button, you'd have to buy the more expensive Mega EverDrive. It saved anything that says .srm, that's the save format. So you're oh, it's .srm. Okay, I see .srm. You know what I like to do in Road Rash 2 when I had it? I would use the code to get the most expensive bike and just have fun and go like 100 miles an hour. Does anybody right off the hand know the code to get the most expensive bike? Because that could just be a fun time right now if I could get the most expensive bike. I can look it up. But if I can get it faster than I can, because I'm slow. Yeah, I didn't have Skitchin back then. I don't know if I ran it or not. Passwords. It's the Diablo 1000, right? Is that the one? Well, that's not right, because that's, Can you have 2 lines of code? Because it's showing 2 lines. 0, 0, 0, 0, then 0... That's not right. Or is it? Am I on the right thing? Oh, that's Road Rash 1. I didn't ask for... Oh, the 2's not there. Okay. I forgot to put the 2 in there. There it is. Okay. 26HG. And then 1S06. Is that a 0 or an O? There's O's and zeros here. We'll just go with 0. Actually, well, oh well. I can't hear the bike. There's another way you can turn on the bike sounds. And this bike is so fast. It's easy to crash in it too. Sometimes I wonder if I have ADD in some ways, because I have a hard time concentrating on things sometimes. Sometimes it's bad, sometimes not as bad. Man. Weed helps. I've never smoked anything a day in my life, so I'm clean, clean, clean. Oh! Whoa! I remember the first time I jumped like that going this fast, I laughed forever. When I crashed and like flew out of the screen, I thought it was the funniest thing ever. Whoa! I think the cop got me. I think they're gonna throw me in the trunk. Yeah, threw me in the trunk. I don't have the password anymore. Do I gotta change it again? I want to turn the music off so we can hear the bike this time. We're gonna do this password one more time. Maybe we'll do a different track. 26HG. We'll do it one more time before I move on. 1S06. And we will select track. We will do Tennessee. Well, you're not the first person to request that game today. Michael Hayes requested it too. So I think I'm just going to have to play it next just to satisfy two of you. I don't know if Michael Hayes is still here. He just commented a couple minutes ago about skitching. Listen to that bike purr. Is this the fastest bike? I think it is. We're not going to slow down either. We're not slowing down. We're going full speed. No matter what happens. Oh, right to that telephone pole. We don't got no brakes on this bike. Whoa! Rampart? I don't know if I have. Probably not. Hey, Savitor. Our brakes are broke. They just don't work. Whoa, whoa, our brakes don't work. They're out of order. We're flying now, guys. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, shoot. Will I still be in first place? Yeah, it looks like it. Oh, someone was catching up there. See you, buddy. Hopefully my bike doesn't break, though, before I get the first. I'll have to walk there. Yeah! Now that was awesome, guys. I don't know what you think. That was a rush. That was one heck of a rush right there. That was amazing. Someone said Shadowrun. Yes, they did. 2 people said Shadowrun. Well, let's do the Barney game. Then we'll do Shadowrun. Wait, no. I promised I would do Devilish. Let's do Barney, Devilish, then Shadowrun. I'm not going to play the Barney game for long. Trust me. We're just going to goof around for a minute, and that's it. I'm not doing a full playthrough. Devilish, just an Arkanoid? Okay. Shouldn't take too long. Awesome. So we'll do this, Devilish, then Shadowrun. Boing!
Let's use our imagination.
Yay! Hints for grown-ups. Barney is looking for 5 friends and 5 presents in each level. Move Barney left and right and use the buttons to find friends, jump, and play. Yay!
Please play hide and seek with me. Let's look for our friends and the hidden
Well,
Super duper.
Barney was kind of beyond my time.
Now we're in the
I grew up with other things.
Mwah, mwah,
It's for you guys right now.
mwah. Oh boy, a watering can. Mwah, 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 mwah,
A, B, and C, I'll do the same thing.
mwah, mwah, mwah. Here's a bunny. Mwah. Let's see what's up here.
How do I get up there? Okay.
Who wants a
Look, it's a friend.
It's a friend. How do I get friend?
Remember, I love you.
In all fairness, though, somebody had commented once how well done this is for children's title. Once you get past the fact it's Barney, yeah, I can see that. I grew up with Captain Kangaroo. I grew up with
A raccoon.
Sesame Street. I grew up with 2 Canadian shows called Mr. Dress Up and The Friendly Giant.
Oh boy, a friend.
I think the game plays itself when I just let go. Just gonna let it play itself.
Whoa! Oh boy, a heart. Look, it's a bunny. Look, it's Baby Bob.
Yeah, in Detroit, we, right over the river was, Canada. So we picked up,
Frog.
Windsor.
Look, it's a snail.
Okay, now I can control, because we missed a friend.
I see some trash.
Oh, well. Uh-oh.
I see a friend.
We missed a friend, though.
Remember, I love you.
Sorry.
Oh
Oh,
boy,
boy.
right on the cloud.
Oh, boy.
Look, it's a snail.
Oh, boy. Fred Penner.
I see a frog.
Since we got the Canadian channel, that's where I got to see Kids in the Hall and Mr. Bean.
It's Baby Bob. Remember, I love you.
Also, hockey games. I remember watching the Calgary Flames win the Stanley Cup.
We can play with the frog.
I didn't know anything about Calgary, really, but I rooted for them because I just picked the team and rooted for them.
We found a snake.
Yeah, Mr. Dress Up was great, but I really, really like the Friendly Giant.
Look, it's a balloon. I see some trash. Oh boy, a flower. I see a balloon. We can hug the bear.
Can we hug the bear? Don't do that in real life, kids. Don't be hugging bears in real life.
Oh, let's see what you found.
Professor Kitzel? TGIF. Don't know.
1, 2.
Oh, we used to get this awesome show.
Found 3.
We're gonna play something else now. I remember this awesome show that played in Detroit, but they only played it on Sunday mornings. And I didn't get to watch it enough, and it was called The Hot Fudge Show. Now that show was amazing. That was like, I saw the Polka Dot Door show, and I saw Romper Room once. But the Hot Fudge Show was amazing. It was like a mix between the Muppet Show and I guess it was like the Muppet Show, but it was just different. It was like a local thing, but it was ahead of its time, way ahead of its time. So Devilish is next. Devilish, the next possession. Do I have a link to my Discord? I have a link to my Discord, but I don't know if I ever put it in the bot. I wasn't sure if I wanted to advertise it or not. But might as well. Not enough going on there. Would you like a link to my Discord, Tom S? I'll have to open Discord to get it. I'll after the game's over, I'll get the link, but it's opening up in the background right now. And I'll make it a command real quick. Oh, I can push it up, huh? Oh, I can turn it sideways. Oh, wow. I don't know what that did. Not sure when the sideways thing will come in handy, or what the middle button does. If you're telling me in the chat, I can't see the chat at the moment, so I gotta concentrate. Just push my way through. Menacing. Ah! 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 I was doing great until now. Ah! Dang it. That was fun. We'll have to do that again sometime. wicked. Alright, let's play some Shadowrun, shall we? Now, just like Crusader of Senti, I won't play it for too long because it is an RPG and all. But maybe we can do a few Shadowruns to start off with. You know, I think there's something wrong with this ROM. It doesn't sound right. Because I tested it yesterday, and the music sounds off. Don't know if it's the ROM or what. Gonna be a Decker. Don't know if it's the ROM, the EverDrive, or my Genesis, or a mixture of them. Something sounded off when I finally got into the game. Yeah, you hear that? You hear that tingy sound? It doesn't sound right. Let's see. I'm here to pick up Michael's stuff. I don't have the money, but we gotta head to the jump house to make some money. Gunderson. You hear this? It sounds tingy. Unless it's because I'm doing RF. I've played this game lots of times. It sounds different. Jump House is a typical small bar inside the Barrens. The standard slime frequent it, and an occasional Shadowrunner sometimes slips in its entrance. You see a fat man licking his fingers in the far corner booth. Oi, old friend, don't be so obvious. Old Stoker likes to toss my name around, but if you want to stay healthy in the shadows, you do well to just refer to me as Mr. Johnson. Info, eh? Well, chummer, I might be able to help you there. Since you're pretty green, I'll offer some free advice. Most Johnsons don't mind telling you basic information, so there ain't a charge for that. Yes, tendies, yeah. But if you want some special contacts, the type who can help you out, well, that costs. Usually somewhere up in the thousands of Nguyen. Let's look at some work. On a Shadowrun, eh? Got a beauty for you. Community of ghouls. No, let's not start with the ghouls. The ghouls are not fun. Let's say no. Let's try again. Don't want the ghouls. Hollywood Correctional Facilities. Contact there, give you the package. Take it to the Halloweeners and Redmond Barons. So basically, the beginning of the game is a little bit of a grind to get money. After the negotiations, you get 45, and that's pretty good. So the correctional facility, I think, is just below here. It should be is it this place here? Can't remember. Yeah, Ohio Correctional Facility. Well, he gave me the package and walks away. Need to find out why it's so tingy. I don't know if it's supposed to be like that. I can't tell. If you want to live, you better have a real good reason to be here. You hand him the package. He takes out a blade, slices it open, and peers inside. Satisfied, he pays you off. Sudden disturbance ahead. Someone takes your picture and quickly disappears into the crowd. Sounds like I remember it. Didn't sound like that in emulation. So, I think it's too early to do actual shadow runs. We're going to save the game, though. I mean, the not shadow runs, but this.
Rejected.
Oh, I don't have a cyber deck? I thought I had a cyber deck because I chose myself as a decker. I thought I had a cyber deck. That's why I chose decker. I thought you start off with a cyber deck. No? You don't start off with a cyber deck? You start off with a data jack. But not a cyber deck. Why was I thinking you start off with a cyber deck? Oh, that's right. I gotta get the money to get the cyber deck. That's right. I played through this game like 3 times now. I should know that. But of course I don't.
Sudden love.
Let's just we're gonna play until we get the my bro's stuff. Then we might do one jack into the cyber network. Correctional facilities. And a little Chiba. That's good money there, yeah. I just played this last year, didn't I? Games are? I think I did a full playthrough just last year. But I still forget things. I still forget it. Most of this game. And then I did a playthrough of this a couple years before that, I think. Because I did another run of this on Twitch about 3 to 5 years before then. So maybe I played through this game like 4 times. Now where's little Chiba at again? Is it on this row or the row up? I'm thinking it's the last one at the end, but I can't remember. Or it could have been the one I passed. Okay, that was it. Okay. Is my gunny actually equipped? Got 10 clips. Well, they did sequels to this game on Steam, but most people say it's not so good. We have 120. I think we need, what, 250? Some people like the sequels, some people don't like the sequels. Some think they're kind of cheap. What I would like is the Sega CD Japanese version to be translated. Someone was working on it one time, but they never finished it, and they may have abandoned it and never went back to it. I would like to play that.
Sudden love.
It's a good one. Greenhouse. I remember like possibly 10 years ago or so. I remember reading that someone was doing a translation of the Japanese Sega CD game, and And then I think he just disappeared and didn't finish it, I think. I don't remember. Oh, in VR, that would be cool, yeah. I was pretty sure I did a Google search of that not too long ago about the, I just want to save it after each one because things bad can happen. Like people coming in and shooting you. Halloweeners to the Weapon Emporium. Okay. 40's not great, but we'll do it anyway. Oh, they're chasing me. They're chasing me. Go, 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 go off screen. They're still chasing me. I made it in. I can outrun them. Weapon Emporium. Weapon Emporium's actually down here. All right. I was trying to avoid wasting my bullets. Benny Hill. You run faster when you go sideways. Diagonal, I mean. You go much faster when you go diagonal. Jack-o'-lantern? Jack-o'-lantern? Where's the jack-o'-lantern? Is it right? It's right next door, isn't it? Correctional facility 65. That's great. I think it's right next door. How much money we got now? 280. I think that's enough. Hey, if you need new one, wait. I just gave him the money, didn't I? Did I do it wrong? What did I hit there? We got Michael's stuff. Oh, I think I chose the wrong one. Okay. Cards roll off your stick. I hit B on accident. Scented letter, cyberdeck, wristband, and 2 hollow picks. Letter addressed to Michael reads as follows: M.I. Don't trust our Johnson, and neither should you. His story just doesn't wash, and you know it. I'm out on this one, and I hope you are too. I'll wait for you at the Tar Islar City Inn in Palia Barrens. Tabitha Shale. Cyberdeck is a small Allegiance Alpha that hasn't seen much use. These decks are fine to dabble in cyberspace, but lack real power. The wristband is a dock wagon homing beacon. When its wearer condition becomes critical, a dock wagon trauma team is dispatched to retrieve him. The wearer is then resuscitated and dropped off in Seattle General Hospital. The fee is around 10% of the wearer's cred stick balance and guaranteed to not exceed 5,000. You slip it in your wrist and lock the clasp. The Holopix. Dr. Ivana Haversheen, MD, Seattle General Hospital, Haversheen Clinic. Mr. Caleb Brightmore, Esquire. Problem solved. Worries eliminated. Finally, you uncover a cred stick hidden under the Holopix. It has a balance of 500 Nuan. The irony of this discovery wears off after a moment. So let's save the game. What do you mean no game audio? I think we're too weak to venture into the cyberspace, but we'll try it anyway. I think I tried this before. I tried to do some runs early on, and I was too weak to do anything. And without having anything good.
Hello, potion seller. I am going into battle, and I want your strongest potions.
Green 4. So we're kind of weak here. Let's see. No alert yet. Let's analyze it. An 8 mice program. We're too weak, guys. Can't beat it, guys. So what we're going to do is move on to the next game. So the requests are like way back there, and I don't even know where to look next. But I have to go use the bathroom and possibly check the fire again. So I'll let you guys see probably the best intro of all Genesis games that I have ever seen while I'm away. And in the meantime, you guys can come up with a request. Splatterhouse 3 probably has the best intro ever. Oh, I'm back just in time. European version of Zero Wing? I don't know if I can play European games on here. If there's a trick to it, I don't know it yet. Maybe downloading some kind of BIOS might work. I don't know. Oh, actually, maybe I did have a beat 'em up. I had this game. This was a beat 'em up. I lied. I did have a beat 'em up. This is the beat 'em up. European version of Zero Wing. Did everybody fall asleep during that or something? Did no one enjoy it as much as I did? Everybody's quiet. Like I bored them to death or something. Oh, it's actually playing. Okay, you can play this one. Oh, you're lucky. War was beginning. That's cool, Guff. Games are... I'm just messing with you. What happened? What happened? What happened? Did you just say all your base belong to us? I've seen that before. Ha 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 ha. Take off every zig. You know what you're doing. Yeah, the grammatical errors are funny. For great justice. How do we play this? Most games back then, I would read the manual before I even played the game. I probably should download the Genesis manuals though, just to have them. Ah. Ah, I did it again. Just gotta make sure the middle ship doesn't get hit. Like, the other ones don't matter. I didn't see that one coming. I didn't see that one coming. Well, we'll do a continue. That's what she said. trying to see chat. I saw a recommendation, but I can't read it just yet. So, as you know, tomorrow will be in television. And then Monday will be Fire Pro, more than likely. And then Tuesday will be... I don't know yet. I'm sure people would like to see me play different systems than what I usually play, but... I kind of feel like the Commodore stream was a little unfinished. But then I don't know if we should go back to it so soon. So I got 2600, ColecoVision, 1700. So many systems to stream. I should have known better to be there. Play some crew ball. What was that awesome pinball game I liked? It was a Japanese one. Let's give myself some more room. I did it right. I did it again. Dang it. Remember, I was doing it on emulation when I was on Twitch. Devil's Crush, it may have been. Has a sequel too, right? Like Dragon something? Oh man. Well, we'll do one more continue. If I'm right here, might as well. Not actually sure what that other power does. This thing here, I don't know what that does. Dragon's Fury, I think that's the one I liked. Thought that was amazing. Really enjoyed playing that one. Gosh, my eyes can't keep up with all that. I tell ya. At least not today. Sometimes it's so hard to concentrate, to keep up with so much stuff going on. I'm not as young as I once was. Yeah, let's play something else. I can't do it right now. Play some crew ball. Crew ball heavy metal pinball. Mr. X wants to see Batman, huh? Is that Dr. Feelgood? Oops. Wait. I want to see that. I don't know if I've seen the intro. Who is that? Tommy Lee? Vince Neil? Who is that? I think I've tried Batman before. It's waking up the neighbors. Turn it down. All right. What are my buttons here? Okay. Ah. This game's fun too. How fast can we go? 1,000? 1,000. Ah, one more. No. Banger. I would have loved this back in the day. But I didn't have it though. I don't know how to get to the top thing. Except it looks like it's open to shoot up there though. Almost. Ah! Oh, I'm up there. Is that Vince Neil's head? I'm doing so good that Elton John might play me in a movie. Look at those points rack up. Hey! What's going on here? And this one ball's going forever, man. Yeah. Yeah. Will this game ever end? I don't know. Aw. Almost lost it there. Ah! Well, for your book, I don't have a Genesis section yet, but we'll write it down anyway. I only have a section for 2 more systems. And I guess I could do Genesis and NES, but what else could there be in the future, you know? Genesis isn't really a high score system, but I guess there are high score games. Same thing with NES. But I keep forgetting there's more than just high scores. Most points in a game, you know? Most points in NHL 94. Blowouts, you know? I think I said that last time. I'm just repeating myself. But my point stands though, because I do that for the Intellivision. I feel death could be soon because I can't get the ball back up there. Alright, go. It stinks when it goes up there straight up, because then you can't do nothing. Get another ball. How many balls do you get? Maybe I just got bonus balls. Is that it? Game over. How do you spell crew ball? Is it C-R-U-E? $4,900,000 and what was that? 56,300. Does this game have difficulty settings? I wonder if I was on easy. No, there's no difficulty settings. Just one difficulty. Okay. So Batman was mentioned. I know Batman has a following. Wait. Which one is it? Because there's one. There isn't a USA one. Batman Europe, Batman Japan. And then it's not Revenge of the Joker. Maybe it's the video game. Maybe that's it. Video game. There we go. I think I tried this once, but I couldn't really get into it as much as everybody, everybody brags about it. Couldn't really get into it as much. Because maybe it's just the style of game I'm just not big on. But we'll try it again and see if I'm wrong. We'll see if I'm wrong. Am I limited on those? Yes. Wasting them already. Kung Fu. I probably should start over because I wasted my things. Not as good as the NES version? Gotcha. Chop, 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 chop. Chop, 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 chop. Just like Kung Fu and NES. Chop, 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 chop. Me choppy choppy. Nice rain effect, though. Nice road effect. How come we can't go walk on the road? It's like right there, we can just walk on it. You know, people are going to call me weird, but we saw Batman and Robin in the theater. I liked it. I didn't realize it was a terrible movie when I saw it. I thought it was a good movie. Then you go home and see the reviews, and everybody's been making fun of it forever and ever. I thought Arnold was great. I guess I just had bad taste back then. I don't know. Gosh. Wow. Well, will we continue right at the boss? We'll get in 3 cheap shots. Well, I didn't think of it that it was a campy movie. I thought it was a good movie. You know, I was a big Arnold fan, so I thought it was great. Okay, let's move on to something else. Come remember today, we'll be watching Strange Brew on the 25th in 5 days from now. I think a lot of the people who had requests and I didn't get to them are probably gone now. More than likely, if I missed anything. Salvatore asked if I had played Rampart, and I don't think he's here. There's probably a lot of requests from earlier I missed because there was just too many requests all at once. Maybe there wasn't as many as I thought. I'm scrolling up and I'm not really seeing that many. Maybe it wasn't as many as I thought. Oh, we still got about 17, 18 minutes left. Is there any more requests? Yeah, the Batman TV show was great. Yeah, I used to watch it. Maybe I'll see if Dragon's Revenge plays. Well, it's a USA release, so it's not just a Japan release. I think this is the one. No more requests, guys? Oh, that's a cool intro. Well, you're right back in here again? Dragon Fury? Yeah, I was always curious about the TurboGrafx when I was a kid, because you know that was actually the first time I ever saw anything related to the Splatterhouse series was in a commercial for the TurboGrafx. So I'm like, oh man, I gotta get TurboGrafx. But like, it was like not. By the time I got my Genesis, I didn't see anybody selling any TurboGrafx. You know, in 1993. At least not in my area. It was just, you know, Sega Genesis, Super Nintendo. Did TurboGrafx come out before Sega Genesis? Because I thought I remember seeing the commercials first. But that's just a faded memory from when I was a kid. Aw, dang it. Of course, I'm glad I got the Genesis instead. Splatterhouse 3 was amazing. I'm sure Sega was thinking, you know what boys would like? The sounds of a girl moaning in a video game. Yeah, that's gonna sell really good. I've never beat the bonus round. I think the closest I got was just a second ago. That's the closest I ever got was what I did last time. Yeah.
Try again.
So, I actually do want to play more Crusader Ascenti, and of course do another Shadowrun playthrough, but I gotta figure out when and how to do that. Because then I also want to do a playthrough of some Commodore 64 games like The Hobbit. We're stuck. Had to have the tilt. Which would be my first ever text adventure. Ah, missed it again.
Try again.
Oh, so it came out before, huh? I thought I remember the TurboGrafx commercials before Sega, but then, you know, this is memories from back then. It's not very good. You know. Of course, I probably don't remember a darn thing. Oh man, I can never get any of these bonuses. I'll get it one of these days. Man, I swear I never have time to do playthroughs of anything. Because I'm always playing these short games, you know. It's hard to do long RPGs and things, you know. And I don't know how to calculate it into my schedule. So I'm always used to doing these high score games, you know. But I'm gonna have to eventually. Because I want to play The Hobbit on this Commodore. And I would like to come back and do Shadowrun and Crusader Ascenti at least. But I'm gonna have to do it as its own day, I think. But I just don't know how to do it yet. I don't know how to do it yet. I don't know when and how to do it. Aww. And soon I'm gonna have another system to stream, the NES. That game over? I'll write down this score too. What is it called? Dragon's Fury? Oh, where'd my score go? I didn't write it down yet. Come back, score. Will it show it again? Or do I gotta rewind the stream? There it is. 1,000,000 067 800. Okay, we got about 7 minutes left in the stream, guys. And there seems to be no requests. No requests. Could end with some Miss Pac-Man on fast. Oh, good night, games are. I'll see you later. Yeah, we're just gonna end with some Miss Pac-Man. Mega Cubert Homebrew? I don't think I have that. I have learned that if you use a 6-button controller or arcade stick, you have to hit the mode button when you turn the game on, I think. I think I had that problem. Boaster always on. Guess what does it do? Normal. Arcade, starting level 1. This is where I might enjoy the NES D-pad more. Sega D-pad is not good here. Ah. The NES D-pad would be a lot nicer here. I'll have to try that. But not right now, though. Well, we can play the NES version, too. Does the NES version have, speed? Like, boost like this? It's the same? The sound effects are nice. Ah, ran right into him. I tried to go down, but this D-pad stinks. Where is my Master System controller? What do I have it plugged into? My Master System controller is right here. But what's it plugged into? Because I want to try it and see. Wonder if it's plugged into my Commodore. It is indeed plugged into my Commodore. So let's see if that'll actually work on this. I don't even know. It doesn't have a start button though, and that's one problem. It doesn't have a start button. So you might not be able to get right back into the game. No, wait, no start button. Let's see if you can actually get into the game without the start button. Oh, it's not doing anything. Can't even control with it. It works on the Genesis, but it's not working here. But I have heard that the EverDrive sometimes doesn't like third-party controllers, but I don't know if this considers a third-party controller. Let me see if I just turn the system on and off again. No response. None. For my Master System controller, no response. What about a... actually, I don't even know where it's at. I'm going to try the 7000 one. I don't know where it's at the moment. I have a Commodore 64 one, but I don't think that would be the right one to use. Well, oh, it's the end of the night, Corporal Coleco, and I'm calling it a night. I am tired, wore out, and I'm sorry that you missed almost everything. You missed 2 awesome pinball games, though, if you want to rewind it. I played Crew Ball and did really good, and I played Dragon's Fury. That was amazing. So with that said, we're going to call it there. So look forward to an Intellivision stream tomorrow. And if everything goes right, a Fire Pro stream on Monday. Unless the Intellivision gamer talks me into doing a head-to-head or something. Then, I could always move things around, but I'll still do them. So good night, everybody.